Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8-ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. Hello, Leos. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and North Node in Leo. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now, without further ado, let's start the reading. I hope that you have all had a good weekend and the week so far is going well. It's the beginning of the week, obviously. Everything's going well for you. And I'm using the cabbage pail. Cabbage. No, I'm not. Garbage pail kids. I'm determined to call it Cabbage Patch Kids. Well, that time I said cabbage pail, but regardless. Anyways, garbage pail kids. We have 10 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. I'll go ahead and take that. The 5 of Wands. Put it down a little bit more. Get that other card in there. Just try to make sure I get them all in there. Anyway. I gotta get that flow. Come on now. And we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, get in there. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, we're going to start with the 10 of Cups. Let's see. I'm getting something funny from that. Okay, I guess I'll express it, considering that it's been drawing my attention. It's so kind of, it looks like they're doing a weird dance. So maybe this is resonating for someone about a weird dance that maybe you and someone you're close to, whether it's a friendship or someone that you're with, a love interest, but some kind of weird dance. I'm getting again, this is a specific message. Don't take it if this part doesn't resonate, but something about bumping butts or something. I don't know, it's so weird. Maybe it's something, I don't know, something, it's obviously something quirky. Anyway, if it doesn't apply to you, don't take it. Oh, but that came to my attention for a reason. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, you're right now, I'm picking up that you're having the best time of your life right now. You're very happy and content with yourself. And that you might have somebody that you can have fun with in a quirky way, an unusual way that most people would find bizarre, but the two of you get each other. whether it's friendship or a love interest. You just have this weirdness to you, but you both get each other, and that's all that matters. Anyway, then you have, and that you can have, and this is someone that accepts you exactly for who you are, and you accept them for who they are. So it's like a perfect dynamic. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So you're coming into your wish fulfillment is what I'm picking up. So as you're having the time of your life right now, you're also about to have your wish fulfillment. So whether you've been trying to manifest something or working on some form of projects, this is all about to come together and really come together. And I'm also picking up with this fly with all these hearts that I guess you can't help but go goofy. You see goofiness in these cards anyway, considering. But I'm picking up that I'm getting lovesick in a good way. As in, how would you put that in a good way? Okay, that's so weird. Okay, this is somebody that you've known in your past is what I'm picking up. And you've been wanting to have this back together. And that's going to be, this is a specific message for someone here. And this will be your wish fulfillment to have this person back in your life, because this person gets you like nobody else. That you can just really let your guard down and really be fully who you are and not have to feel like you're being judged for it. Because this person really does get you and you get them. And you just really have fun together. I'm trying to see what else I might be getting from this before I move on to that. I'm also getting with this bone here, wishbone. Even though it's not a wishbone, but that's what I'm getting from it. So that might be something else significant to you too, whether it's you or this person together, or just something that's just for you, that you used to do this together or something. And you would take the wishbone and make wishes together. Anyway, moving on to the Five of Wands. Okay, I'm picking up there's going to be a lot of people that's not necessarily going to like this. But does that really matter? No, not really. It doesn't matter what they want. This is what you two want, whether it's a friendship coming back together or an old flame. I'm picking up someone you've known when you were younger. Like much younger, like teen years, or maybe even younger than that, and that you're coming back together, that there was some reason, you'll know why, obviously the reason between you two splitting. I'm picking up drifting apart due to say one person went to college and the other person didn't, or you went to two different colleges, that type of scenario. It's not something that because you just had a falling out. It's just you went two different directions, and now you're going to be able to come back together now because of it. Y'all took two different paths, but now your paths are able to cross back together, and that's going to be your greatest wish fulfillment, because I'm picking up whoever this resonates with. This would make you quite happy, because this is what you've wished and longed for a long time. That, okay, especially with lovesick, I'm picking up maybe you just kept thinking I'm picking up from the lovesick that was picking up on that you kept not resonating. That's not the word I'm trying to look for. The word's escaping me what I'm trying to say. I'll just say this because the word just doesn't want to, it just wants to fly away and go boo-boo, boo-boo. Why did I say boo-boo? I don't even know. Anyway, it just went out the window. Anyway, but I'll just say you've been reflecting on this and longing for this friendship or this love interest that you had. Or even if it was just someone who was just a friend, it could be something that could turn into more with you two coming together is what I'm picking up too. So you two could have been childhood friends, whether it was from actual childhood or teenage years, and coming back together, you'll actually form more than just platonic this time. But that's, that's a good thing. You've already built and established something from that. So when you come together, you just have to pick up where you left off and get to know each other again, obviously. But Anyway, you've been thinking back on that, whoever resonates with this, and reflecting on it. And you wish that you could have had another chance for you two to come together. And whether you were trying to manifest this or you finally came across them somehow. Maybe you were trying to look them up or something on social media or something, and you found them, and you two will be able to come back together. But there's going to be, this is not going to come without resistance. Somebody that was in your circle, whether it's the circle you're in now or the circle that you both were together in some way, is not going to like it. So you're going to have some pushback. You or them both. I'm picking up probably more both. But with the Six of Wands here, you'll both be able to push forward through that and be triumphant and victorious. And I'm picking up with this vine in his mouth here, that you two have formed many secrets together, and that you will not tell, and you will not blow a horn on each other, you know, because the secrets are between you two, and you're loyal to each other. Is what I'm picking up. And that might be something else. I'm also picking up as something else that could be part of the problem, because they want to be in, they want to know too much more. They want to know more than they should. They want to get it all in your business, and the two of you are fighting that off as well. But it's none of their business anyway. It doesn't matter. That's between you two. You know, I mean, I'm sure that's how you even feel about it. But I mean, so who cares? And then we have the Eight of Cups. So you'll be able to move away from this situation. You both, not just you, both of you, and be able to be free to move on and be yourselves. And I'm also picking up, both of you might actually still be in your hometown, and or came back to your hometown for some reason. If one of you did leave because of the scenario what splitting you two apart happened. But now that you two come together, I'm picking up you both agree you want to move away from where you grew up. Not just because of the conflict, but because I'm picking up, because this is not the environment for either of you. That it doesn't resonate with you. Because these people are not the same as how you see things, or this person that your friends or whatever it is for you see things. I'm picking up you both come from a more open-minded place, and people in the community might have more of a closed mind about things. I'm going to see what I'm getting overall before I move on to the oracle. I'm picking up both of you actually have a creative side to you too. And I'm picking up one of the things that's, okay, I'm also getting a family dynamic here. I'm picking up, there might be some family members, whether it's your family or their family, or could be both, but I'm picking up one or the other. Doesn't like it because when you two come together, they think you're not grounded enough, because you both have fun when you're together and creative. And you're creative on your own, obviously, but you're even more creative together. And they don't think that you're applying yourself the way you need to. But they're also keeping a narrow mind about it, because they're also thinking about when you were kids, is what I'm picking up. And you're now grown. So that doesn't mean that you will take responsibility now, obviously. They need to let go and realize you're no longer a child, because whoever I'm talking to, this will be for an adult, because obviously I also have it set to where it's supposed to be for adults here. But anyway, so when I speak, I'm speaking to adults that's watching this. So you're an adult, you have your own decisions to make. I'm also picking up, if you haven't ever, when it comes to, say, your parents, for instance, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to tell you what to do or not to do, because that's between you and them, obviously. But I'm picking up, maybe you haven't ever, I'm picking up bossed up. You got to show you really are ready to be that adult. I'm feeling like I'm picking up more of a younger adult here. There comes a time in life when we all have to cut the ties. But that doesn't mean you have to just let a parent out of your life altogether, obviously. because, I mean, they're still your parents. But that doesn't mean that you have to let them make all your decisions for you, because if you're an adult, especially an independent adult, you have to learn to make your own decisions in life. But that's just the advice. Just, you know, again, I'm talking to an adult here. But you have free will. It's your choice on that. But in the end, it's always best that you do it as an adult, make an adult decision about things. So, if this person makes you happy, that should be all that matters, that you make each other happy, especially if you're not hurting anybody. So, that's just the advice, but everybody has free will. So, use your own discernment and your intuition, obviously, on the situation. I'm also picking up, if you two did go ahead and come together, that you would be able to work together more on just friendship or relationship, whichever applies to you, because you'll actually work well together and be victorious. So you can work on projects together, is what I'm picking up. Whether it's a business endeavor, creative endeavor, whatever it is for you, that you two will collaborate well together. Because I'm picking up, you have the same mindset, as in you both can think a lot alike and you can work well together. And I'm also picking up, because if I can keep hold of the card, I'm also picking up, this looks almost like a bridal veil here. I mean, it might not be, but that's what I'm picking up right now. So this could be something that could, if this is something that the two of you do want more than just friendship from, it can have the potential to lead to marriage as well. And, you know, building a friendship first and then having that relationship, that's always a great foundation to work with anyway, obviously. Especially if you want a good marriage and relationship, to have that friendship, that foundation of that friendship, and have something in common that you work with. And even though that is not what this is in this picture, but it brought me to that anyway. Eiffel Tower that is not it, obviously, but it brought that to my attention for a reason. Both of you might have been or would like to go to France together. And I'm picking up, if you did both go there, or if you've been there before and go there again, you too will have some form of inspiration while you're there that will help you with the creative endeavor, and you will do well in it if you decide to do so. And I'm getting a ringing in my right ear, so I feel like that's also saying confirmation that would be a good idea for the two of you. Okay, that's all I'm getting from the tarot, so I'll move on to the oracle now. I'm going to be using the Archangel Oracle. And we have sensitivity. Archangel Hanel, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And this being underneath the 10 of Cups, and what I picked up about lovesick, and with this chaos and what it has to do with. Right now, it might be a good idea to take some time to yourself while you're having this sensitivity right now, because you can be drained and pulled down at this time. Excuse that if you hear that. But anyway, it would be good for you to take some downtime away from people as much as you can, to yourself, and save your energy, especially before this happens or during the time this happens, when you need to recharge from this situation here, and take that inner reflection and honor your feelings. Don't just push it under the rug. Really feel it out and analyze it and process it, and give you some downtime is what I'm picking up. Claircognizance. Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. And that being underneath the Nine of Cups. Maybe you've been praying about this, that you two can come back together, find a way of finding this person again to come back into your life. And this is letting you know, this is another reason why you want to take time to yourself and inner reflect, because the answers will come to you and show you the way so you can have that answered prayer that you've been praying or meditating on and have your wish fulfillment. So really pay attention to whatever visions you get and the ideas that pop in your head, because they'll be showing you the way and giving you that guidance. But always, again, use your own discernment and intuition, making sure that it's truly from the divine and from God and not anything negative. Always want to do that. And always go find you a sacred place to do so. No, not taking that. I just kind of wanted to flip, not the way that needed. We have patience. Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So also be patient as this coming together, but also be patient in the situation with this Five of Wands, because there's another reason why there's still some time, because you need to nurture this situation that's about to occur or is occurring if it's already started. And also I'm picking up, be mindful of the other people that's involved, because some of them might be just still trying to just look out for you, especially if it's a family, and hear them out. But at the end of the day, you still have to make your own decision as an adult. But be open-minded and listen and hear them out, and have, of course, patience and respect the situation. And you might need to nurture yourself is what I'm picking up after this situation, like I was picking up here, so you can rejuvenize and build your energy back up from after this conflict that has occurred or will occur. And it could be, I'm picking up some of you, this might be what you're already in the middle of. Take it, however it resonates. Everybody's on a different timeline. Then we have leadership. Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And this being underneath the Six of Wands, that might be something else that whoever this resonates with. I'm picking up this only going to resonate for up to 3 people, what I'm about to say here. This might be the conflict here too, is trying to learn how to stand up to what is right, because this is going to also help you get in this leadership position you're meant to. If you can't even stand up for yourself when it comes to speaking up about how you feel about a friendship or relationship, how are you going to be able to have this leadership position? So many of you are learning how to do this, because this is what you're meant to teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet, because you're meant to become a leader in some way and lead by example, or to be even if it's just a manager, you still have to learn how to stand your ground and stand up for yourself in order to have some form of leadership. And sometimes you have to leave home, because people that you might have grew up with might not take you seriously, because they're still keeping, say, how you used to be, or as only seeing you as a child still when you're no longer a child, and you can't be taken seriously. And also sometimes you're just meant to go off somewhere else and move due to is somewhere else that you're meant to be a leader, and you can't be that here because it's not where you're meant to be. Take it, have it resonates. And at the bottom of the deck we have relationship harmony. Archangel Regel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So whether this is already started or about to start or something that's yet to come, it will be resolved, and you'll be able to have that harmony. So before you leave, you'll be able to make peace of some sort. And agree to disagree even. But to leave the situation is still, I'm picking up, of course, it's your free will if you want to, but I'm being guided that this is the advice that you're meant to still leave wherever your current living situation, because you're meant to be a leader somewhere else and not here, whether it's currently where you live or work, whatever have you, or your hometown or state or whatever, or of course if you're not even in the States, wherever it is that you're coming from, you're meant, that's another reason why this inner reflection and paying attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to your mind, and need to go into that deep contemplation and meditation, and make sure that you use your own discernment and intuition to show you what it is that you need to see and where you're needing to go, and the direction that you need to go, and be on your correct purpose. I'm going to see what I'm getting overall before I close out the reading. I'm also picking up with this fishbone here. By you staying wherever you are at this moment, it's going to make everything bare dry, because it's not going to help you flourish and to grow as you should, and just waste away. So moving away from wherever you are in the world, wherever it is, would be in your best interest. Again, take it, it's your free will. Use your discernment and your intuition and the guidance that you're shown, but that's the advice, and you'll do well. And also, again, when I was picking up with France here, whether you live in France or need to go to France, that's where I'm picking up the two of you, whoever it is that you've been longing to connect with again, when you come together, would be a great place for you to reignite or come together and go to, because it'll bring a creative endeavor together and give you that epiphany moment that you need for your creativity. And I'm picking up with these 10 cups over it. It's going to help bring things into not only full circle, but lay out everything that you two need and what you need to do on a creative side. Is what I'm picking up. See if I'm getting anything else before I move on. I'm picking up something about these shapes with this triangle and this circle. Trying to see what I'm picking up from that. I'm picking up somebody might be considering being an architect. And I'm picking up this might be something that might be part of the conflict, because maybe for instance, your parents or someone in your family thinks that would not be practical in some way, because the field is competitive or whatever. But I'm picking up it would do well in that, but use your discernment. And I'm also picking up with this orange here. Work on your sacral chakra is what I'm picking up, because I'm feeling that needs to be worked on, and that makes sense with this whole creative, everything I'm picking up on the creative side. So work on that particular chakra, and there are books that can help you with learning more about chakras if you don't know anything about chakras, and looking things up on YouTube, etc. See what else I might be picking up. I'm picking up to just take out the time to nurture yourself and tend to yourself. So self-care is very much needed at this time, especially as you're going to come into this or coming out of it, whichever it is that applies to you. And allow yourself to be set free in the situation. Do what is best for you, and as long as it's not hurting anyone, obviously. That's all I'm getting from the reading. I hope this brought you some form of clarity and helped you in some way. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you know each time I upload a new video. And like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.